Hello, Aquarius. Welcome in. My name is Laura from Tenacious Taurus Twin Flame Tarot, and this is going to be your mid-month check-in for March. Keep in mind, timing and energy is still fluid, so this could play out at any point in time. But let's get into it. Let's get into it, Aquarius. So I am using the Moonology message deck to start. Oh, we get forgiveness and love. And so I feel like night and day, night and day. So I think you're coming out of a transitionary period of shadow work, learning forgiveness. I feel we've got that full moon in Libra coming up, and it's all about relationships. And so you're stepping into some really good energy here. You're coming out of the dark and you're stepping towards love. And so Aquarius, you are the water bearer. Keep in mind, this is for any major Aquarius placement, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, and North Node. So if it doesn't resonate, check your other signs, check your other placements. But I feel there's a full moon coming up here on the 25th, and it's bringing in a whole new light. I do feel this full moon is all about forgiveness coming up here. And so how can you just embrace these high vibe energies, because you're going straight towards love. 111. Instant manifestation. So watch your words. Feel free to hit that subscribe button, Aquarius, if you haven't done that already. It does help the channel to grow. If you like the video, if you like the content I put up out there, make sure to comment on it. Make sure to like the video, share the videos. There's also an option now to join the channel membership. If you'd like to be a channel member, I'd love to have you join me over there. I go live every Thursday at noon. And we do ascension chats, we do card pulls. It's kind of just a fun, safe place to learn and grow. There's also now a new webpage. If you'd like to book a reading with me, go check out the webpage. Let's get into it. Aquarius, what needs to come through for Aquarius for the mid-month check-in? Messages for Aquarius. Cleansing. So I feel you're in a period of cleansing, of purification, and it does all come back to love. So unforgiveness will keep you in a state of lack of love. So maybe you're learning to forgive the past. I think you're going right into some type of Four of Wands. 212 I noticed, but I couldn't stop my train of words. Maybe you're riding the midnight train to somewhere. I don't know why the train come through, but there is definitely a celebration here when it comes to a partnership. I'm feeling Four of Wands. And so I feel the coming together of two beautiful energies. And it's like your resonance is just going to vibrate this energy of unconditional love out there. What else do we got? We got knowledge. Two very spiritual, knowledgeable people, I feel, resonating at their highest soul resonance, their soul song. I'm hearing the soul song energy. And so seek healing. There is a very healing connection coming through here. So I think you're drawing down the moon, receiving a lot of knowledge, receiving some healing. So pay attention to the signs. I don't know that you've met this person yet. Although we're going into the Mercury retrograde, which does bring people back from the past. So there might be a cleansing, 313. Of receiving some knowledge before going towards this celebration. But I feel you're coming out of a period of intense transformation. Blue to me is throat. So you're learning to speak up for yourself. You're learning to stand up for yourself. You're learning to communicate. And I do feel once you cut your losses, this Aries season, you can refocus, and it's going to bring in a very healing connection that is really worth celebrating. And so talk to the moon. Communicate with the moon, Aquarius. Talk to the moon. Watch for the signs. Stay focused on the goal, because I do think you're coming out of a period of a lot of shadow work. So let's jump in with the tarot. Let's see what else needs to come through for you. Yeah, something here is getting rebalanced. So maybe in the past you had to learn to emotionally regulate. Maybe in the past something come to an abrupt stop. Maybe with a Cancer, doesn't have to be, but I feel maybe in the past you went through some type of emotional breakdown and you needed to find your determination, your willpower to get your life back on track. But I feel a rebalancing here. So maybe you've paid off some karmic debt. This is about the good coming back to you that you put out there. So you might be coming into an unexpected influx of abundance or money. It could be a windfall. It could be an inheritance. But I think you've paid off your karmic debt and get ready to receive, because it's all about giving to others too. So what we put out there, we do get back. So if you've been putting good out there, if you've been walking the path and putting good knowledge out there, seeking that healing, following the signs, I think get ready to celebrate. There is a coming together here for sure. So let's do a 9-card spread, Aquarius, and let's see what needs to come through for you. Oh my God. The Lovers right out the gate. the 7 of Coins reversed. So I think this is a long-awaited true love connection, true, deep, intimate connection. We get the 10 of Swords, and so maybe the worst has already happened in the past, because this is kind of like recent past. So maybe in the past there was a choice between two. But I feel you're closing out a 7-year cycle. Things have felt stuck, and I do feel the worst is already over. And so the 10 of Swords is kind of right below this seek healing. So I think that's what you did. You healed from some type of very painful ending, or some type of melodramatic situation, and you know that a new beginning is around the corner. 10s are endings, 10s are completions. When we get to the 10 of Swords, we're getting ready for the Ace of Pentacles, and so there is a new beginning here. It's like, you know, you went in, you made peace with this, you put all of those swords in one basket neatly, you unpacked your suitcase and you reorganized it, you sat in that truth, and now you're ready to walk through the doorway of a new experience, because you're all done with illusions. You're all done with confusions. You could be cutting cords with a Capricorn or a Gemini. It doesn't have to be, but I feel you're releasing an unhealthy situation so you can support your pathway to happiness. Yeah, you're releasing a false start with somebody. I think you know you're not supposed to take action towards this anymore, because you're going straight towards healing. So there could have been a missed opportunity in the past, because maybe it wasn't time to take action towards this vibrant, loving connection. But it's kind of time to, you know, go towards the future. So as we get further into the age of Aquarius, and there you are, like you're the star, the water bearer, I think bright dreams, bright futures, everything's kind of working out the way it's meant to be. And so I think challenging times are coming to an end. You've definitely healed either from addictions or a heavy burden, a heavy weight of the mind. And I do think with the Strength reversed, followed by the King of Wands, and closing off with the Four of Pentacles, you're releasing somebody that was all about the ego. And ain't that the truth, with the Ace of Swords on the bottom of the deck? You're all done with a false foundation. So there is a major ending here where there's nothing left to celebrate. So I think give gratitude to the divine for the lesson learned. It might require clear, concise communication. I think you might need to leave somebody out in the cold. Maybe you've been trying to walk away from this unhealthy situation for about the last year. Maybe you've really tried to remain objective, but I feel it's time to overcome these obstacles and to have faith that it's time to cut something out, because there's really nothing left here to celebrate, Aquarius. There's a lack of contentment. There's a lack of commitment. And so do not let ego skew your perception. I do feel you could be dealing with somebody with prominent Leo in their chart. Feel a very masculine fire sign coming through. That's all about the ego wanting to control and have power over a situation, I feel. And you're releasing this person. This is a release, because you know it's time to take action to birth your dreams. So I think you're releasing a situation that maybe come in hot and heavy, that had a lot of passion, but you know that you need to leave this behind if you want to release challenges. So let's take a look at the Ace of Wands. I feel a delayed union here for about the last year. Yeah, because I think you were receiving insights, maybe doing a little bit of research. Let's clarify that a little bit deeper. The Ace of Wands reversed and the Page of Swords reversed. And so I feel there's been a lack of clear communication. Maybe the last year has been all about reviewing, and facing challenges. But I do feel a recognition that there's no victory here. There's like a 7 of Wands in reverse at play. So I think a blunt conversation is coming that might be very challenging. But this is going to allow you to release a situation where nobody's really winning. And this is bringing you to a place of enlightenment. Look at that. The World. So you're closing out a major cycle, and so you're ready for something new. You've sought out the healing. Be proud of yourself. You're stepping into freedom is kind of what it feels like, Aquarius. And so you've gone through spiritual enlightenment. You're coming into this energy of accomplishment and success. So be proud of yourself. I think walk away from this energy, though. Walk away. You got somebody here trying to, you know, pour their heart out to you, and I think they're fickle, and you're apprehensive. I think somebody here keeps trying to sweep you off your feet. You got some type of love bomber here, and you need to walk away because this is not balanced. And so I think You know you're seeking more from life. I'm getting tingles all on this side right now. And so there's a need to rebalance the situation here. There's a need to recognize that you're dealing with somebody that's likely not coming from a place of integrity. It's time to plan for the long term. It's time to walk away from something that really isn't wish fulfillment, that maybe at one point in time you thought was, but I feel it's really hindered you calling in this good fortune. So you get to decide what is next. Abundance is here from past choices, but you have to take a grounded approach, and you might have to make a very difficult decision between two options. That's not going to be for everybody. But let's get you a closing message with the numerology deck. What else does Aquarius need to be aware of? Definitely could be dealing with a Taurus or a Gemini, a Libra, any other fixed signs for sure. But what's the closing message? Definitely could be dealing with a Capricorn, Leo. All right, what do we got? Change. Changes. So get ready for change. Change is here. It's inevitable. You are closing out some type of karmic cycle, and you are manifesting a spiritual partnership. So celebrate. Celebrate. You might not know who this person is yet, but there is a spiritual partnership coming through. And Aquarius, you got to just honor your individuality. This is about union of self. Honoring your creativity and stepping into some type of leadership role. And that's going to bring in a lot of communication. So I do feel this is all about communicating, trusting in your intuition, and karmic completion. So get ready, Aquarius. Wow. If you would like to book a personal or a soulmate reading with me, check out that description box below. And I do look forward to seeing you all again next time. Thanks, Aquarius.